Frankly, I had never seen it. I keep telling people this in an apologetic way, but you know, for good or ill, I'd never seen one of the franchise. I saw part of one with Tobey Maguire, whom I love, on an airplane once without earphones. A guy next to me was watching. I said, "Oh, that's what they're all excited about," you know. So I didn't have any preconceived notion or any idea what to expect. I came on the set and worked with these extraordinary people. Campbell Scott, he and I played brothers. You know, he's Andrew's father in the movie. You know, and Sally Field is his aunt, and I play Uncle Ben. So we had these relationships going, and that's what Mark encouraged us to develop. Because without that foundation, there's really nowhere emotionally for the show to go. It's not unlike any other, you know, parent-child relationship in the teenage years when, you know, it gets very awkward for young people. And I'm familiar with that, you know, not only as a father, but a grandfather, you know. Of all the young actors on the scene today, I've never experienced as generous an actor to his fellow actors, or as committed to his craft as Andrew. I mean, he's quite extraordinary. He can be very intense. There's nothing wasted about him. He comes on the set, he's ready to work. You know, you rarely see him until you're working with him, you know. And he would do these very powerful emotional scenes, and then he would reach the same powerful emotional level for us while he was off camera. So that is the indication of an extremely generous actor, and that is very, very rare these days. So I'm enormously impressed with him and fond of him. And I think that this is the launch of a really, really huge career. We worked together a couple of times over the years, and I knew her, and I mentioned an incident. I hope that she's okay with my quoting her, but during some awkward moments in my life, I ran into her in a very, very compromising situation for me, and she reached out to me in a deeply compassionate, loving, funny way, and made me feel very good, and I've adored her ever since. And I mentioned that moment in the book that just came out a few weeks ago called Along the Way, which is a father-son memoir my son Emilio and I did. And I just talk about her for a little bit during a critical time in my life. And so she lives in a very special part of my heart.